Now in Samoan, Faiā means a construction or natural feature that spans two divides, so usually it means to bridge. For the locals, in terms of the vernacular, it means to bring the village together. So as a marketing company, and we deal with communities, building communities around brands, we look at how to bring people together. And I love the tech space, so that's what we're about. Over the next 2 decades, I see a lot of things happening in the blockchain space, whereby really good products, developments will be built on top of a stable protocol and a stable blockchain. We are a marketing and consulting firm specializing in brands communities, but we have a very strong, keen focus on the blockchain space.
So we're here at an event to talk about the Great Reset. And by the Great Reset, what George, I think, is referring to is the reset of what really Bitcoin and blockchain technology was meant to be in the first place. It was this concept of having to go back in time to save the future. And that's exactly what we and allies of ours are doing now, to go back in time to the birth of Bitcoin to save its future. And our belief was that the original Satoshi design has everything it needed for Bitcoin to survive and to flourish, and we should not be disturbing it, because when you disturb the protocol, you risk upsetting the economic incentive balance that was so carefully constructed in Bitcoin's design. There will be one global public blockchain, and only Bitcoin in the form of SV has the scaling roadmap and the stability roadmap, and more importantly, the dedication to achieve that vision, which is not what other blockchain projects, ICOs, or SEOs are even attempting to do. That is the big difference in what our vision is and why we exist both as a business and as an advocate in the Bitcoin space. It means that with the limits lifted, and that will continue to be lifted by our team to get Bitcoin back to the original Satoshi vision, BitcoinSV can and will be, in our view, the world's new data carrier and storage network. But the advantage compared to just another data carrier and storage network is that the storage and the transmission of data happens with a payment transaction. So you can do cool new business models where data and content are being transmitted with payment and unlocking or locking access to payment. And that is why we need much bigger blocks. You can't keep these small blocks and make this work. The metanet is this concept of creating a universal system where the payment and the transmission of data can happen simultaneously in the same layer natively to each other, so that you can open up whole new business models in terms of how you can access and transmit data. He envisions a world of what is called the metanet. We call it the metanet because his view is that one day the Bitcoin blockchain will subsume the internet, and that you can operate the entire internet through the blockchain. We decided to take a stand and fight for the original Bitcoin vision. That's why BitcoinSV is here, is to take us back in time to get to the future. And that's critical to understand why Bitcoin, Satoshi vision, really is back to the future, the Great Reset, what we believe is the all-in-one coin.